Hey everyone, in this video today I have the SEEV 800W electric scooter, 60 volts. This one goes 20 miles per hour. Right now it is not running at all. It has a controller and wires ripped out of it, batteries out, brakes are out. Let's see if we can get this running at minimum today. I know it's 60 volts, but I only have 48 volt equipment on me. This is a 36, 48, 52 volt controller. Comes with all these wires. You have the display here and the throttle here. This comes as one set. Connecting this all together, we can see how it's all wired up. You have the throttle going in here. There's a battery XT60 port, a couple of motor connectors which are not connected yet, and then of course the display connector. On the motor side, I was skeptical as to whether this would work directly because there is one additional wire. You do have the typical blue, yellow, and green, but when you come to this white plug over here, there is one less pin on the motor side, which is where the white wire sits, but everything else was there. Plugged it in right there. We do have these motor wires from the controller, so I'm going to have to use this set to be able to crimp onto the motor wire side. So with that, I was just testing the different colors because of the different gauges of wire. Ultimately ended up with the blue, crimped them right on, and those were fine. Just need to shrink wrap those. Now on the green side, we're able to connect those directly. So one thing I encountered is, I tried connecting the typical green to green, blue to blue, and yellow to yellow. However, when I tried running it, the motor just sat in place and vibrated. Let's go give it a try. I watched a YouTube video about vibrating motors and I realized that the wires may just be in the wrong positions. There are 5 different combos that you can work on to be able to ultimately get it running. And this is the combination that ultimately worked. On the right side I have the motor wires and on the left side I have the controller wires. Given this, and actually trying to test run it, now the motor is running in the correct direction. But now I do have a 48 volt battery hooked up to this, and it's working good. We're getting some spinning on the motor, so that's good. This is great. So given I have a new display, throttle, and controller, I have to get rid of this old stuff up here. Ultimately what I decided is to cut out the old wires going into the handle, except for the brake line of course. Rewired that stuff. And now we have the display sitting up here along with the throttle sitting immediately to the right of it. At level 5 we're able to get to the maximum speed, which of course since this is not a 60 volt battery we're not going to get there. I need to put an actual 60 volt controller, but at minimum we got this running, so that's good. Now we just need to tuck everything or upgrade everything to 60 volts. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching.